Today, I'm going to review three bourbons with the same mash bill from Buffalo Trace, which is mash bill number 2, the High Rye, which means each of these bourbons was aged with the same liquid inside of them. How could that be three different bourbons, you say? There's a lot of factors that contribute when making a bourbon, such as temperature fluctuations, and area, and even the wood that goes into it. Although all the wood comes from the same manufacturer, but maybe those wood staves are a little different and maybe less consistent, gives it a different flavor profile. We'll be reviewing Ancient Age 10 Star. It is not 10-year. It is only has a 36-month age statement on it, which is the only one amongst these three that have an age statement, which is pretty strange because it's the cheapest one out of all of them. Ancient Age is coming in at about $24 for a 1.75 liter bottle, which would be our budget bourbon. And from what I remember, it is quite tasty. Then we have Hancock's Presidential Reserve. This is coming in at around $90 to $100 retail, although I've heard it was about $50 to $60 a few years ago, which is quite a steep increase from what it was. This is 44.45% alcohol by volume. This one was 45%, so around the same. And then we have Blanton's, of course. How can we not forget Blanton's? One of the most sought after bourbons on the market. Regularly retails about $53 to $75, but you're not going to find this in any liquor store less than $150 to $200. Which is a shame. But based on capacity, all of Blanton's are aged in warehouse H, which makes it very unique. Only one warehouse can make Blanton's. It is hand bottled and bottled at 46.5% ABV, which is just slightly higher than the three of these. So without further ado, let's pop some bottles and I guess unscrew some corks and try them out. Put these over here. That is not as satisfying as a bottle pop. Color on that is pretty light. In the bottle, it looks a little darker. Smells great, very sweet. Maybe almost floral. I mean, it gives you that Blanton's vibe to it if you've ever had Blanton's before. Very sweet on the nose. Not a lot of alcoholness to that. Not so great. Kind of grainy. Kind of harsh on the palate. Smells a lot better than it tastes in what I remember. One sip. Everyone knows the rules. Oh, I don't know. I would give that maybe a 6.1. A Rocks review, a 6.1. Not great. Definitely palatable. Solid drinker. Don't love it though. I've been having a lot of really good whiskeys lately. So now we'll try Hancock Single Barrel President's Reserve. So the unique thing about single barrels, the Hancocks here and the Blantons, is that the flavor profiles between bottles can change quite a bit, depending on where that barrel was in the warehouse. So it could be a little hit or miss on single barrels, and we'll see how this is. I don't remember loving this. That was a good pop. That is what I'm talking about. Let's try this out. Sweet again, not as sweet on the nose as Ancient Age was. Not a whole lot going on there, which is surprising for a $90 to $100 bottle. Smooth, nice regular drinker. It's a nice bottle. Like I said, it's very smooth. It's got your normal bourbon oakiness to it. It's not too harsh on the palate. This is solid drinker for, I'd say, around $50. I wouldn't pay $100 for that. One sip. Everyone knows the rules. Solid. I would drink that any day of the week. That is good. I would give that a rocks rating of 7.3. Solid 7.3. I think that's a good rating for that. And now, Blanton's. We'll see. Is it overhyped? Is the bottle? That's a good pop. We did it again. Like it. I tend to like Blanton's. I don't think it's the best bourbon out there. I tend to like much higher proof bourbon. I like the Booker's, all the Booker's line, Little Book, full proof bourbons. I get a lot more flavor profiles from that. The higher proof single barrels, I like uncut, unfiltered, but this is proof down to 93 proof. And let's review it. Very nice on the nose. I mean, nicer than all three of these. Of course, it could just all be in my head. Sweet. Again, just got that sweetness to it that most bourbons have. Smooth. You can't go wrong with Blanton's, in my opinion. It's sought after for a reason. Some by its capacity, but also that it's just a really good bourbon. One sip. Everyone knows the rules. That's good. You know, everyone likes Blanton's, so when you hop on the bandwagon, you feel like you shouldn't, but it's so good. It's good. It's great around $100. I'd pay $100 for Blanton's. So sue me. It's a great whiskey. This bottle is. One sip. I'd give that rocks review of, oh man, 8 even. Is that a rookie score? I hate to do it. Is it a 7? I don't think so. Is it an 8-1? I don't know. Maybe. It feels like an 8. Feels like an 8. There you go. I think I got in the 6s. 7-1? 8? There's a review. What do you think? Do you think I scored that properly? Do you think I'm out of my mind? Do you think Blanton sucks? You probably think Blanton sucks, but Blanton's good. Let me know.